In the last section, we set up a new Elastic Beanstalk instance. As soon as the initial setup is complete, you're going to see something like this on the screen. Now, before we move on, I want to very quickly tell you a little bit more about Elastic Beanstalk and give you a better idea of why we're using it. All right, so here's what's happening right now with Elastic Beanstalk. One of our users, in reality you and me as we're testing the application, is going to open up their web browser and attempt to navigate to our application running on AWS. When they attempt to navigate to our website, their request will be handled by a load balancer that has already been created as a part of the Elastic Beanstalk application that we just created in the last section. So this load balancer has already been created for us. When a request comes into it, the load balancer will route that request to a virtual machine that is running Docker. And on that virtual machine, our Docker container will be running with our application inside of it. The benefit to Elastic Beanstalk is that it monitors the amount of traffic that's coming in to our virtual machine right here. And as soon as that traffic reaches a certain threshold, Elastic Beanstalk is going to automatically add in additional virtual machines to handle that traffic. So as soon as a request comes in, it's going to go to the load balancer. The load balancer is going to find the node here with the least amount of traffic, and it will route that request to that particular virtual machine. Our application running inside of the Docker container will then respond to that request, and the user will eventually get the file that they were looking for. So that's pretty much it. The benefit to Elastic Beanstalk is that it's going to automatically scale everything up for us. All right, so now that we've got a better idea of how Elastic Beanstalk is doing things for us, I want to flip back over to the EBS dashboard. Here it is right here. So as you can see on the very top line, we have a URL. This is the address of our application as it stands right now. You can open up this link in a new tab, and you'll see a welcome message like this right here. So this is the default application that is launched anytime that you make a new Elastic Beanstalk instance running Docker. So of course, we're going to eventually want to replace all this stuff with our application. All right, so let's take another quick break. In the next section, we're going to make use of this new EBS instance and wire it up to our Travis CI deployment process. So quick break, and I'll see you in just a minute.